When bad decisions shock you, a gas station tale. Hey everyone, have you ever felt a little too adventurous at night? Well, let me tell you about a wild experience that definitely didn't go as planned. Picture this: a guy in a dark hoodie sneaking up to a gas station under the cloak of darkness. Sounds like the beginning of a thriller, right? Well, this guy spots a car parked outside, but there's a twist: only a child is sitting inside. What happens next is something straight out of a movie. Buckle up because it gets shocking, literally. Setting the scene. All right, so let's set the stage. The gas station is practically deserted, illuminated only by flickering lights that give off a creepy vibe. You can hear the crickets chirping, and every now and then a distant car zooms by, just painting that nighttime picture for you. Now, look at this car. It's parked rather crookedly, and inside, there's just a little kid, probably oblivious to the world outside. Can you imagine how alone the little one felt? Their parent was nowhere in sight, leaving the door wide open for unpredictable situations. It's a scene right out of a suspense movie, and this hooded figure is about to make a decision that would change everything. The attempted break-in. So what's this guy thinking? Maybe he feels desperate for some easy cash, or perhaps he's just curious. But let's be real, approaching a car with a child alone is a terrible idea. He struts up, confidence radiating from him like he's on some secret mission. He glances around, making sure nobody's watching. As he reaches for the door handle, you can almost feel the tension in the air. It's like a moment suspended in time. Is he really going to do this? But despite those nagging doubts whispering in his ear, he goes for it. What could possibly go wrong, right? The shock. Bam! Just as he touches the door handle, a jolting shock runs through his hand, an electric bolt that catches him completely off guard. It's not just a little zap, it's like the car just said, "Surprise." His entire body stiffens, and he staggers back in shock, literally. Imagine the surprise on his face. He hits the ground hard, that electric shockwave completely disorienting him. He's sprawled out there, heart racing and mind racing even faster. As the car alarm blares to life, he's laying there on the pavement thinking, what just happened? It's a mix of pain and embarrassment as he realizes he tried to break into a car that had a shockingly good security system. The aftermath. Now, here he is, lying on the cold ground while the car alarm is screaming, making the scenario even more dramatic. He's trying to gather himself, but it's tough when you feel both defeated and shocked. The stark reality hits him hard. He's not walking away with anything today, not even pride. Just a bad decision and a throbbing hand. The adrenaline starts to fade and panic sets in. What if someone comes out? What if they think he's the bad guy? The arrival of others. And just like that, the mother comes rushing out, and you can almost hear her heart pounding. She's immediately alert, protective instincts kicking in as she races toward her child, eyes wide with anxiety. She sees this hooded stranger on the ground and can't take her eyes off the scene unfolding in front of her. The gas station worker also hears the ruckus. He peeks outside to see what all the fuss is about. The whole situation turns chaotic as the worker moves to check if everyone is okay. From the hooded figure's perspective, it's all unfolding in slow motion. Conclusion. So there you have it, a guy thinking he could pull off a quick score, only to end up with a shocking lesson instead. I mean, who would have thought grabbing a car handle could backfire so spectacularly? What a twist of fate, unsuccessfully attempting theft, but ending up on the ground, shocked and empty-handed.